And when you hear work of God, what comes to our mind many times is church. What comes to our mind many times is a minister of the gospel. True or false? If the pastor or the reverend wears a collar, you say, this is the man doing what? The work of God. Or if he's a priest or someone who has a congregation, you say, these are people doing the work of God. I give an example. I say, someone comes, they introduce themselves. One says, I'm an engineer. You say, wow, nice one. Another person says, I'm an architect. You say, oh, awesome, that's nice. But once the person says, I'm a man of God, I'm a pastor, you now do, yes, sir. True or false? Because somewhere in our subconscious and somewhere in our culture, we hold in high esteem people who do work that has to do with church or religion. Do we understand that? Now, and as great as that is, there is just one disservice that we have done. Yes, that is a work of God, but we have limited that to the whole of the work of God. It's almost like a pond where you put a fish and the fish thinks that this is the size of the ocean. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. There is water there. It's an experience of the ocean or of water life, but that's not all there is. And I explained to us that there is the physical work of God, there is the spiritual work of God, but unfortunately when it comes to the physical work of God, people don't even know it's a work of God, and that the physical work of God was even the first. Glory to God. And this is why, in my opinion, I believe that if more people understood what I'm sharing, the world will be much better. Praise the Lord. Can you imagine if we gave the same honor and respect we give people like me, we give it to people who make sure that we have food to eat? Do you know that alone? Sometimes when some people say, I want to be a farmer, the way some people look at you like you are nothing. But should I shock you with this? From now till eternity, even in heaven, there is still food. Hope you know that. I'm coming back after like this food. Can you live by speaking in tongues? Even Jesus said, man shall not live by. Why did he not say bread? Because as wonderful as what I am doing now is, can you imagine if someone didn't get the job done to make sure you ate yesterday? When you come here, you'll be frowning. And we think it's demon. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Or you came here and somebody did not create this attire that you are wearing. Will I be comfortable speaking with you? Can you imagine just seeing Chase, seeing Banji, seeing Benga, Chase, seeing everybody Chase without clothes? How will it be? Won't it be somehow? So imagine if we gave dignity and we gave honor to everyone that is doing the work of God, as I explained to you. The work of God is any work or any service that makes the welfare of humanity and all of God's creatures better. That's the work of God. Can we remember that? And I explained also another definition. I said the work of God is whenever you are able to manage properly the resources of the earth for the benefit of all. That's the work of God. In the beginning, God what? God did what? Created what? The heavens and the earth. So what is the first work of God that we see when we are introduced to God? What's the first work of God? Was it a prophecy? Was it a revelation? As fantastic as speaking in tongues is, was he speaking in tongues? Was it even healing the sick, raising the dead? Was that the first work of God we saw? What was the first work of God we saw? Creation. Was this not amazing? That the first thing we see God do was a physical work. Now I want to ask you a question. Who was he creating this for? Was it for himself? Who was he creating it for? For you, for me, for our children, for our ancestors, for generations to come. So do you understand what I'm saying? What was this work here? A work that will make humanity comfortable. Is that not a work of God? And if this was what God primarily did, why would you think you as God's creature are not supposed to do the same? How great of a country Nigeria would be if all believers understood that this is a work of God, that we are responsible for the welfare of the world, that when Jesus was saying we are the light of the world, he was saying we are the solution of the world. We have to take care of the world. That okay, we come to church, we fellowship with one another, we learn about God, but we go back and we make the world better. Can you imagine what Nigeria will be like? We have 80-something million Christians, but look at Nigeria. Because majority of we believers do not understand that this is also our work. Tap your neighbor, say, thank God that you understand. This is why in Romans it says the earnest expectation of all creatures, not all souls, not angels, of all creatures, awaited what? The manifestations of the sons of God. If it's all creatures, you know what that means? Everything God created is waiting for you to properly use them or properly control them in the way they are supposed to be controlled. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Great. There is nothing that can be more spiritual than when you are acting exactly how God has created you. This is the most spiritual thing you can do to create.